Guess what? We're doing another episode of the Sportee Reportee.
Woo!
With Crystal and Artie. Tonight, what we want to talk about is something that we've had a couple conversations about, and it has to do with batting and baseball. And so we were talking about grand slams versus run batter in versus home runs. And to me, it was all kind of confusing. Uh-oh.
Do you mean runs batted in?
What did I say?
Run batter in?
Run batter in.
Just clarifying,
Okay,
sorry.
just clarifying. I don't need my readers for that far away because I can see.
Anywho.
So, anyway. So run batter in.
Runs batted in.
Oh, runs batted in.
Also known as RBIs.
RBIs. And the statistics that players can get. Because you have good batters and you have good pitchers. And baseball is all about statistics.
Yes.
However, Artie says statistics are very complicated. And so we're going to try to figure that out. Because I think that the batter statistics are a little bit confusing with runs
batted in.
Runs batted in. Runs
batted.
Which is like actually players batted in. Players that made it all the way to home plate.
Makes complete and perfect sense.
It does. So stats. So if you hit a grand slam, do you know what that is? That's probably easy. Grand slam is when bases are loaded and you hit a home run. And then you get 4 points for run bats in.
Four
RBIs. Run batters.
Runs.
Runs. Cool.
Batted.
Runs batted in.
Yep.
You get 4 of those for
Correct.
a grand slam. If you hit a home run and there's only one person on base, say first base, and you hit a home run, you get 2. I'm just going to go RBIs. It's easy.
No kidding.
Run bats in.
Runs batted in.
Oh my. Okay. You get 2 of those RBIs. From here on out, they will be known as RBIs.
Perfect.
Okay. You get 2. Say you have somebody on first and second and you get a home run. You're going to get 3 RBIs. So what is the best score that a batter can get in baseball with hitting?
By score, you mean runs batted in?
RBIs.
Runs batted in. So the most you can get in one at bat is 4.
Yeah.
If you hit a grand slam, then you get 4 RBIs, and that's the most you can get in one at bat.
Okay. Do you know what the highest score ever of RBIs are? Like Babe Ruth had the most home runs, but did he have the most grand slams?
So are
No.
you talking in a game, in a season, for his career?
Oh, let's just say the person in comparison, like in their whoever. How do they compare it? In a year? Do they do it in a year? Yeah, in a season. In a season, they have to keep track just per season, right? So, like Babe Ruth in one season had 300 home runs. Those weren't grand slams, but who's had the most grand slams, and then who's had the most RBIs in their lifetime?
So that I would have to look up, because it is subject to change always.
Okay.
I don't know who the current leaders are. I'm not that big of a baseball stats guy.
If you were to guess, who do you think has had the most grand slams in all time? From the beginning of time in baseball till now.
I probably should know this, but I'm gonna guess Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. That's going to be our guess for now. We'll look it up later. And who do you
Complete
think
guess.
and is Babe Ruth still the winner of the most home runs
In a season?
in a season?
No.
No.
No, that was broken by Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron. Okay.
And then it was broken again by Mark McGuire, I believe. And then it was broken.
Did Mark McGuire cheat?
Most likely. And then it was broken again by Barry Bonds, I believe.
Did you already say Barry?
I'd have to look at. I mean, that's like
I know.
It's a lot to know. I can't.
It is a lot to know, but he usually knows. So, anyways, so we're not going to keep going with this. We're just going to say, like, the difference between a grand slam and a home run and the RBIs and the best hitters. Who are the best hitters these days? Are hitters better these days? Are bats better these days than old-fashioned bats? And what's better, aluminum or wood?
Well, they only use wood in the major leagues.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Has it always been that way?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think the bats have a big difference. They've changed the balls multiple times. That could be a difference. When you have to quantify the best hitter.
Mm-hmm.
So like, is it batting average? Is it the most RBIs? Is it the most home runs? What defines the best hitter?
Okay, well, who would a coach want on their team the most? They want somebody that can get the most RBIs, right? Like
I would say they would probably want the guy with the highest batting average.
The grand slam.
No,
because it depends on other players getting on base.
And you could get a single every time and have a higher batting average than somebody that hits home runs 1 in every 4.
Yeah, it is complicated.
Told you.
Okay, we were also talking about some of the little acronyms or phrases in baseball that people use for things. So we got RBI.
Mm-hmm.
So we got what else? Pitching. What's pitching like a?
Well, you got batting average.
Is that a BA?
Yes.
A badass.
Batting average.
BA. Okay.
There's a lot of acronyms in baseball.
Okay.
There's literally hundreds.
All right, so we're gonna have to save that for another time.
So what do you want to know? Like,
what are our takeaways from this best batter thing? I guess I'll say I'm looking for some input on what you think the best kind of batter is. I think it's, well, again, I guess grand slam person, anybody that can hit a home run. Those are going to be my favorite. With a wooden bat, nope.
No.
Anybody that sacrifices themselves and does.
If I hit a home run 1 in every 4 times I go to bat, I'm going to have a 250 batting average. If I get a single every 3rd time I go to bat, I'm going to have a 367 batting average. I would want to have the guy with the 367 batting average versus the 250 batting average.
What? So somebody that has a single has a better batting average than a home runner?
100%.
Why?
Because he gets a hit more times per every time he goes up to the plate than the home run guy.
What if the home run guy every time hits a home run?
He's still got a 250 batting average.
That does not make sense. That's algebra. That's algebra.
No
And
algebra.
it doesn't make sense.
Basic math.
That is not basic. That does not make sense.
Look it up.
Okay, so so the batter.
Can you all see the smoke coming out of her ears right now?
Yeah, I don't comprehend. I bet a lot of people don't comprehend this. Like somebody who could get a home run every time versus somebody who gets on base
What? I didn't say every time. I said every 4 times.
Yeah, well, I'm saying every time.
And I'm saying the guy that gets a hit some kind of a hit, whether it's single, double, home run, whatever, every 3 times, I'd rather take that guy.
Is there anybody that can hit a home run every time?
No. There's never been, in the major leagues, anybody who's hit a home run every time they've got, unless some guy got up 3 times in 1922 and hit home runs. Probably.
I don't know. We're gonna now, like, I'm just interested in just kind of like ancestry.com. I'm interested in finding out the heritage, but you gotta sit down and focus, and I'm not really good at that, so we're gonna figure it out. What are our takeaways from tonight's episode of the Sportee Reportee that we don't know?
That baseball is a very analytical and statistically driven sport.
And that batters, if you can bat, that's great. Sometimes they sub batters, like the pitcher doesn't have to bat because they don't want him to get hurt. So they'll put in the guy that can do the home runs for the pitcher.
Not that necessarily can do the home runs, but that's called a designated hitter.
Oh my. And is he this is so complicated. So is he always the pitcher's guy? So say we love Seth Martinez, by the way. So let's just say Seth Martinez is our pitcher. And then we have Colby McColby. I don't know. As his is Colby McColby always Seth Martinez's designated batter?
Since you have 9 players in baseball,
yeah,
you have all the position players hit normally, and then the designated hitter hits for the pitcher.
Because the pitcher has to hit.
No, the pitcher does not.
He has to be in the lineup.
Right. Well, you have 9 players, but per the rule, it used to be just American League, but I'm not sure now, but you could have a designated hitter for the pitcher.
For the 9th. We'll call the pitcher number 9.
Right. Your number 9 hitter could be.
So it's always going to be the pitcher is going to be number 9, and it would be a designated hitter more often than not, unless a pitcher is really good at batting too.
Exactly.
But then coaches don't want the pitcher to get hurt, so they're probably going to keep him out.
And pitchers don't. Pitchers concentrate on pitching, not hitting.
Just like long snappers, they don't want them to be linebackers because it might get hurt with their.
But I will say that Seth Martinez kid can hit a golf ball like, wow.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Poor kid hits it 300 yards down the middle every time, but whatever. I digress.
Yeah. Plus, he's got a great personality. He's good looking. He's athletic.
And he's got an awesome wife.
And he's got an awesome wife. And, yeah, friends. He's great. And then, like you always say, we digress. But, so the lineup, designated hitter for the pitcher. Like, one more thing. Like, this is now going long. So, pitcher's number 9, designated hitter for that guy. Is it always the same designated hitter for the pitcher where the coach be like, ooh, I think I need Shorty McForty to take over?
So that would be called a pinch hitter if you put in Shorty McForty.
For the pitcher?
Or anybody.
Oh, and you sub, do you have to let the umpire know that you're subbing?
You do. So sometimes they'll have somebody hit in that slot in the lineup, and then they'll put somebody else in the outfield for defense. But you do have to let the umpire know because you have to have a 9-man lineup always.
And they need to know the lineup before the lineup happens.
Right. They need to tell the umpire what they're doing in
do they go like this
situation. No, that's completely no. They actually say Hi, Mr. Umpire. I'm putting in Joe
Do
Schmo for Sportee Reportee.
Do they have the little ball boy or the bat boy? Is he a ball boy or bat boy? Take a little slip over to the umpire that says we're
No,
putting in
usually
a...
the manager does that.
Oh, so there is a slip?
That's his job.
Does he take a slip or does he just say...
Usually the umpire has the slip.
There is a slip. There's a piece of paper.
And the umpire usually should track that. So the umpire gets a lineup before the game.
Right.
And then if there's changes to that lineup, the manager comes out and tells the umpire, and the umpire makes changes on his lineup.
Is it just a tell, or is there official, like, receipt? Like, here, our pinch hitter is Sportee Reportee.
I think it's just, he tells them. I don't think there's an actual receipt for that.
So there's no proof.
Maybe there's proof, and it's all up to the umpire, and the umpire is the last word. And if the umpire says, you didn't tell me that Sportee Reportee is going to hit, then you're screwed as a manager. You could forfeit the game.
Do you keep a witness? Like, I feel like there should be a slip of paper. And then...
Well, what you feel, once again, is not necessarily what happens.
Could you watch it happen? Like, if you were watching, like, actually paying attention to baseball, could you watch the coach? Is it the coach? Manager. The coach or the manager?
Usually the manager.
Go to the umpire or referee?
Umpire.
And say, I'm putting in Sportee Reportee as our pinch hitter. And could you as an observer know, oh, they're going to use a pinch hitter? Or
I think usually that's evident in the situation, but you may not know who it is until they show up to the plate or the announcers announce it.
So they say, Sportee Reportee in for Colby McFolby.
A lot of Irish guys here, right? Mix, let them mix.
I don't know, is that Irish?
Sportee Reportee, Colby McFolby. I'd say those are.
I don't think that.
If it was Mac, it would be Scottish.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think you're going Irish.
Okay, we're going Irish. Anyway, anywho's, this is
Crystal and Artie with the Sportee Reportee.
That's right. That's right. And we're going to go. We live very, 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 very close to the Smokies, the Knoxville Smokies Stadium. We're going to go, not next Thursday. Next Thursday?
2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks from tonight, we're going to go to a game. We may film this live and, like, see if we can figure it out. Like, we're gonna maybe zoom in on seeing about Sportee Reportee, and we're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna do a pinch hitter. I mean, this is the minor. Is this minor leagues?
AAA Chicago or AA Chicago Cubs affiliate.
So we're
Knoxville Smokies.
Okay, we're
AA.
AA. We are not the minors.
We are the minors.
Oh, we're the minors. We're the minors.
Mm-hmm.
So there's minors, majors.
Mm-hmm.
So the Smokies guys are next up to the Cubs.
No, Smokies guys are AA. Then there's a AAA Smokies team, and then the Cubs.
Lord Almighty. Where are our AAA? Where's AAA? We have a
the
Smokies.
Cubs AAA.
But they're not the Smokies.
No, they're the something Cubs. I'll look it up.
So our Smokies, first you're a Knoxville Smoky, and then you move to we're double, then you go triple, and then you go, those are both in the minors. Those are both in minors.
So the AAA team for the Cubs is the Iowa Cubs.
Okay, so you go Smokies, go to Iowa.
Right. and Iowa goes to Chicago.
And Iowa goes to Chicago. So the double A's, Mokies go to the triple A's, Iowa, which double A's and triple A's are both minor leagues.
Correct.
But there's like a and B team.
Correct. So if you move up to AAA, AAA is better than AA, and then you go up to the majors. Yeah.
So then when you send somebody back down, so you're in the majors, and then if you're like, you're not getting enough RBIs, home runs, you got to go back to Iowa.
Right.
And then if you're not doing so great in Iowa,
then
you got to come back
to
Knoxville. And then you got to be on the Smokies. But we love you in Knoxville, so it's okay. It's just the money that you're not going to make is the problem.
Exactly.
But you're having fun because you're playing sports for
right, and better than working at Home Depot.
Yeah, better. Yeah. I mean, Home Depot workers are important. Everybody's important. Everybody has a job to do.
But I would rather make minor league money than Home
Depot money. If you can play
money.
sports and do what you love, just don't take that pressure too personally because it's very competitive. There's a lot of grand slams and RBIs and personal errors. We're wrapping it up. I hope. What are our takeaways?
Didn't we already go over this?
No, because we start a whole nother episode of now knowing minors.
All right,
and majors.
Baseball is very stats driven. It's very analytical. It's hard to know from year to year who hit the most, or who had the most RBIs, who had the most home runs all time. I love stats, but I'm not that big a stats guy that I have committed all that to memory. So anyway, it's very difficult. So if you love stats, if you took stats in college and that's your jam, then God bless you. It's
I know
not mine.
some people are really good at it, but like if you were to do, like if we do trivia, and remember we're on the Ding Dongs, that's our team. If I were to say, Roy, who played in the 1984 World Series? He would say,
That's a tough one. I really honestly don't know.
Okay, so it's not at the top of the mind. He has a lot of pressure right now, but normally he would go, what is the, I don't know, I can't even name the Dodgers, I don't know, Dodgers, Angels, and then, then we got American League and the National League. So anyway, a whole nother time. But thank you. I don't even think this episode was helpful, but it was fun spending the evening with you. And we'll see you next time on the Sportee Reportee with Crystal and Artie.
Deuces.
Peace out.
Yo.